Welcome back to Senior Living NTX. Today I'm here with Tyler Albrecht, and we're at Ariel Pointe in Sachse to learn a little bit about what they have to offer at this community and the surrounding areas. Tyler, introduce yourself.
Yeah, hi. So I'm Tyler Albrecht with Ariel Pointe Senior Living of Sachse, and we offer 207 apartment community for independent living, assisted living, and memory care.
Awesome. So you have independent living, assisted living, and memory care all on the same campus in the same community.
Yes, so we really focus on the continuum of care for our residents, moving into independent living for as long as they possibly want to or they're safe. And then if they need to transition to assisted living or memory care, that's all on the same campus under the same roof.
Okay. I love that. That's awesome. And not every community offers that. Like some communities are just assisted living. Sorry, I'm trying not to use acronyms, assisted living or memory care. But to have here the independent living and have that continuum of care, the people may not know what that exactly means. You want to break that down a little bit more for us and why that's important?
Yeah, it's really important in finding a continuum care community. Number one, you're not having to move again multiple times and getting to know different staff. You already have that connection with the executive director or the nurse or the sales team here. It's more of a cohesive, streamlined approach and moving to whatever area of the community that is going to best support you and your needs.
Okay, awesome. So you already know the surrounding area, you already know the staff, you already know the people, and you already know the community, right? So does the independent living and the assisted living side, do they share dining rooms, kitchens? Or are they kind of the same, but in the same building? Like, how does that work?
Yeah, so we're all under one roof. We do have separate dining rooms for independent living, assisted living, and memory care. However, we're 5 years old, right? So we have lots of residents who have lived here from the beginning since we opened, but they might need to move to assisted living, but all of their friends are still in independent living, and that's totally okay. They're able to still dine in the independent living dining room with their friends or participate in any independent living activities that they want to do.
Okay, so it sounds like, and I've toured it, guys. It's an awesome community, a fantastic building. Absolutely should check it out. But it sounds like there are kind of independent or separate for each, but it's still being under one roof. They have the flexibility to be able to visit each one, and they're kind of familiar with it.
Yes.
So that's huge, especially when you're making a big transition from independent living to assisted living, to not have to decide, okay, where's my next community or my next step? It's literally just, is it time to make that transition to assisted living? Awesome. Okay, there's another unique thing about Ariel Pointe and the assisted living side. Tell us a little bit about the apartments you have, like how many bedrooms, bathrooms, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, so in independent living, we offer everything from one bedroom apartments with one bath. They're 680 square feet. And then we have 2 bedroom apartments, of course, 2 bedroom, 2 bath. And then we have 3 bedroom apartments in independent living, 3 bedroom and 2 bathrooms. And those are 1,250 square feet.
Okay, that's awesome. Like, I don't know of any other communities that I'm aware of that have a 3 bedroom apartment in the independent living side, which is huge, especially if the senior's coming from a larger house, maybe more stuff, and they don't necessarily know where all that's going to go or what they're going to do yet. We get a lot of people that request that. That's why I wanted to point that out. That this is a solution for that. With the apartments here, let's go ahead and talk about like what's included with that. Is it just the apartment or what else comes with it?
Yeah, so in independent living, we offer meals, weekly housekeeping services, of course, a plethora of activities to do day to day, transportation within a 15-mile radius, all of your utilities. In independent living, we also give our residents call pendants. So if there's a fall or emergency, they press the call pendant and it immediately calls 911 to come assist them. So that's all independent living. Now, in assisted living, all of that is still same and true, but we also do include medication management, a part of our base rate at Ariel Pointe.
Awesome. So when people are considering, do I just downsize to a smaller house or do I move to active senior or independent living community? The things that they really need to add up are like the utilities you said come with it. Is there any like housekeeping or maintenance? Like who takes care of all that?
Yeah, so our whole staff takes care of all of that, all of those needs. It's just living like a cruise ship on land, essentially.
Yeah, it's like I've heard it a cruise ship or a hotel, and both of them are very accurate descriptions. So just like on a cruise ship or in a hotel, are meals included? Does any of that come with it?
Yes, meals are included. We are restaurant style dining. So in independent living, we have a huge dining room where we offer a big options of choices for meals, as well as a salad bar and a bistro that is open 7 days a week. So if you don't want to sit down and have a full meal, you can go to the bistro and get, personalized pizza or like charcuterie board, milkshake, anything like that.
Awesome. And if I have friends or family that want to come visit me, can they eat there also?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Of course. Yes. The grandkids love the milkshakes.
Yeah, I bet. I can imagine. And then there's so much to do here for the grandkids to come play and just have fun. Okay. So we talked about what was included. Another big thing is like, what does it cost or how do I pay for it? And we were talking earlier, and I didn't really connect these dots. I want to make sure we share this with the viewers. What VA benefits? You were saying something about that. Why don't you go ahead and tell them?
Yeah, so Ariel Pointe, we're a private pay community, but we do take long-term care insurance policies as well as VA benefits. So VA benefits can go for a veteran that's looking to move into a community or a spouse of a veteran. So you would work with your VA to determine if you are eligible for that benefit, or if you're a spouse of a veteran that's eligible for the benefit as well.
Okay, awesome. So long-term care insurance, you said, and then VA benefit. So those are some options to help pay for the stay. What else? Is there anything else community-wise? Like, is there pools, putting greens, zip lines, anything like that for the people?
No zip lines, but we have a pool. We have a pool that we do water aerobics in the summer with our Select Rehab partner. They do that for us. And then the pool is, of course, open in the summer. We have a putting green and we have a dog spa. We're a very pet-friendly community. So we have a dog groomer that comes in every week. And then we also have a dog park in our assisted living part of our community. So again, no matter where you are on that continuum of care process or journey, you have a pet, bring the pet along with you. We'll take care of it too.
That's awesome. I love that because a lot of times when I'm visiting with the senior, they have pets and it's something we have to solve. Like, what do we do? Can the pet go with you? So that's great. I'm glad you brought that up because I don't think we mentioned that enough, that they're pet friendly communities.
Yeah. Some of our apartments, even on the first floor, have a really good size yard, which is really convenient for those who have pets. Just let the door open and let your puppy out and go potty. It's great.
It's awesome. I want to stay with the apartments for just a second, but I'm going to put a pin in Select Rehab because I want to come back to that. You said they're a partner, so I'm curious. With the units here, the apartments, do they have storage? Are there storage that they can rent? Do any of them have garages? Or is there anything like that?
Yeah, so we have storage on the patio, like a storage closet on the patio or balconies of each apartment. And then the apartments are quite large and our closets are pretty good size, but we also do offer garages that our residents can rent for their car, or we have had some use them for storage as well.
Okay, awesome. So if it's an independent living community, so if they're still driving and still have their vehicles, there's options and solutions there. There's plenty of parking here in the community, but that's good to know because I have had some of my clients that move to the independent living communities use the garage for storage, right? That way you don't have to just do everything at once, right? It's in steps and pieces. Okay, so let's go back to Select Rehab. You mentioned they did the water aerobics at the pool, but what else do they have here?
So we have 2 therapy gyms with Select Rehab, one in our independent living side and our assisted living, and our physical therapists are here on site for our residents to access, but they can do PT, OT, or speech therapy for us.
Okay, awesome. And they're here in the community, in the building.
Yes, really accessible.
That's awesome. Yeah, I've seen some of them. And we have a tour, guys, that we can link in the comments or in the section, however we do that. And then also on Senior Living NTX on the YouTube channel, you can go look at the different communities and what they offer. Is there anything else that you want to let them know?
Yeah, I mean, our community is we're 5 years old, right? So we are new in the area, but we're also established as a part of Sachse. The location is phenomenal. We're right next to George Bush, so easy access to all your major hospitals that you would need. And we're just 2 miles away from Firewheel for all the shopping and dining that you would want.
Okay, awesome. And like I said, it's new, so that's a plus. It is right here by the Bush, so that's very easy. And to be close to those amenities, I mean, really the only transition we're looking at is you just don't have to take care of the stuff anymore.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to mow your yard. You don't have to clean the house. You don't
Clean
have
the
to
pool.
maintain it. Yeah. Awesome. Okay. Well, thank you so much for being here today and helping educate the viewers. Appreciate that. If you found value in this or know someone who might, please share it, like and subscribe for future videos, and we'll see you again next time.